Hey Sunshine, and welcome to the Duelist Bloom podcast, where we uncover and discover who we are through creating space to reconnect with ourselves. I'm your guide Bria, an involvement and life coach for moms. The key to you living as your authentic self is to evolve and witness. Now is the time to have courage and embrace change. Your relationship with yourself is the only true constant. Observing yourself throughout seasons of your life will allow you to always be in alignment with the desires of your heart. Before we get started, I have to remind you of your influence because you are an inspiration. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the podcast. It's me, Bria, here, and today's episode is going to be a little bit different, okay? I'm sharing for the next few days, I'm sharing a few Instagram stories that I did on Instagram with you all. So I'm excited to share these because they're such good gems that I had to capture them and save them and share them with you all who are listening on the podcast and watching on YouTube who don't follow me on Instagram yet. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you should go ahead and follow me at Duelist Bloom for more gems and more nuggets, because I be on there. I be on there, okay? And yeah, I'm excited. So I'm gonna stop talking and let you listen to the quick little chit chat that I had with my fam, the IG fam. So yeah, roll the clips. Roll the clips, Bria. Roll the clips. I hope you all enjoy. It's that time. We're going to talk about intentionality. So before I can dive deep into intentionality, it's important for us to think about what an intention is. So an intention is a deliberate plan. It's basically you taking aim to hit your target, like if you were shooting a bow and arrow. And so your intentions make up your intentionality. So think of intentionality as the space in your mind. So all the thoughts and beliefs and desires that you have in your mental space make up how you feel, how you think about the life that you are working towards. So it's important for us to set intentions so that we are intentional about creating the life that we want. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And so I kind of stopped asking you all what your intentions were for the week because your intentions are not personalized. And when your intentions are not personalized, they don't mean anything, they don't stick, and they kind of suck. So now I know no one wants to hear that they suck. I know this. But you have to really dig deep. You have to dig deep and ask yourself, why am I picking these surface level intentions? And I'm just going to choose one for the example. A lot of people say they want to be more present. Okay, cool. You want to be more present, but what does that mean to you? What does that mean for you? What does being present look like in your life? And I think what it really boils down to is that you're not being honest with yourself. It boils down to you are so used to wearing a mask and being like, oh no, I'm okay. But it's like, baby, are you? Are you okay? Let's talk about that. To be honest with yourself and like really show your true honest emotions. And I know that I was scared when I first started my journey. I shied away from being raw with myself, but that's what you need so you can find a good intention to help you progress. So I know I said a lot about intentionality, and if your mind is blown, let me know in this little poll. And this is something that I work through with my clients in my one-on-one program. I make sure that we dig deep, get specific, kind of get in that messy area where, you know, the shadow parts of yourself, the inner child, your past self, those self-sabotaging habits, and really figure out what's the root of that, because it's always tied back to a feeling, whether that feeling is fear of success, fear of failure, fear of XYZ. When we get down to the root of what it is, then we can start to make progress so we can evolve to live our best life. But I'm super pumped for Put Me on Friday because it's all coming together. Let me wrap it up in the next story. The last little tip that I'm going to give you about intentionality for today is that when you have a really good intention, whether it's a daily intention, a weekly intention, a monthly intention, you find something, whether it's a word. I like to use words and music, which is why we're doing Put Me on Friday. But I use music to anchor me. I find a song that is connected to my intention or makes me feel the way that I feel my intention will make me feel, to get me in that energy, to get me in that headspace so that I can show up and be reminded constantly of what I'm working towards. So that's what I'm going to do with Put Me on Friday. And so my intention for this past week was to have faith in myself, to basically trust that I am enough right now to get me to where I want to go. And so the first song in Put Me on Friday has to do. So I hope that you enjoyed this little clip that I shared with you, and I can't wait to see you all tomorrow. Take some time to reflect on everything that came up. I'm still going to give you some time today to do that. So the next 3 minutes are for you to reflect about what we talked about in this little chit chat. So if you want to share what came up from you today, you can share it in the comments, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. I hope that you're having a beautiful day. If anything resonated with you during this episode, pass it along to a friend. Let's continue the chain reaction of inspiration. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You can stay updated with all things Duelist Bloom by joining the Village community email list. The link is in the description below. I hope that today is everything you needed to be and more, and remember, you are an inspiration.